You are probably wondering where we are, aren't you? Unfortunately, there is not enough time for me to explain it to you now. Once you are able to strike down Ganon with the item you obtain in this castle, all will be made clear to you. Trust in my words. See what awaits you in the castle. Hello, Kukomi here, and welcome back to another episode of Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. To clarify, because it might seem a little weird that we were here and then we cut to being over there, I had to save and quit in between these recordings. But welcome to this unknown whereabout, though I bet you guys already have an idea of what this is. We look around, it's as if time itself had stopped. The water's not flowing. The grass isn't blowing. Well, we finished the trial of the gods. Now let's go see what awaits us in the castle. Well, we can see it seems like a battle took place here. And just as everything else, these enemies all seem to be frozen in time. We explore further. Alright, Link, I'll need you to listen to me for a moment. The item you seek is hidden somewhere in this castle. To find it, you must find the entrance to the basement. But that entrance has been blocked by a mighty threshold, firmly sealed to prevent evil from ever gaining access. Do you know where to search and what you must do to open the hidden way? You will find a clue in the shape of the heraldry near where we arrived at the castle. Near the heraldry. Not exactly quite sure what heraldry is. I do know what to do, but let's take a look around. You can see just more, I was about to call them mini blends, moblins just sort of wandering about. No heraldry over here, but a crest we've seen a few times throughout this castle. And heck, we've seen the particular triangle pattern many times throughout just our adventure. Ah, I know what it is. They're a fan of that really powerful Japanese clan that used that as their symbol as well. I don't actually remember the name of the clan. I apologize, I'm not exactly an expert on Japanese history. But hey, it was a symbol of power. It's sort of fitting. We see the same symbol up there. So let's look for something that sort of matches that symbol in the castle. Well, where to even start? Well, we can see there's some stuff up there. The same symbols are up there. We can see a picture of what looks like to be a king. And this what looks to be a family. Perhaps a royal family. And they look a bit familiar, don't they? Well, that's not to think about too hard. Heck, we can even see the same triangle pattern on our back. We come over here to the statue, we can see the same crest here. So we must blow this up. No. But we can see this here. And we can move these blocks. These blocks move in a bit of a weird shape. But you notice they just happen to so fit with the triangle pattern that we've seen everywhere. These sort of like pivot around, so that's sort of how you have to imagine moving them. They're a little weird to move, admittedly. And you want to stay close to the side that you're not pivoting. So if I wanted to pull it this way, I would have to pull from this side instead of this side. Just, I know that didn't seem the most clear, but that's the best way I can sort of describe it. Stand on the opposite side of whatever is the opposite side you're standing on is where it's going to pivot. So, let's go ahead and finish. And we can see a path through the lower floor has been opened up for us. Let's go. Excellent, Link. To perceive such a puzzle and decipher it is no small feat. Now take the sword that lies before you. It is none other than the Master Sword, the blade of evil's bane. It is the only sword that can banish Ganon from the world above. You got the Master Sword, the legendary blade with the power to repel evil, once wielded by the legendary hero himself. And with that, we say goodbye to our old hero sword. We now have the blade of evil's bane, the Master Sword. And can I say I love how the sheath looks? The sheath always just looks so cool to me. And yes, there's no way to get the hero's sword back, unlike, say, Ocarina of Time, where you could, like, switch back to the old sword if you really wanted to, or switch to a different sword. Nope, you're stuck with the Master Sword for the rest of the game. But before we head up and greet the bunch of enemies that are now moving around, I want to take a look around here. This is really neat if you played Ocarina of Time. Funny, I was just talking about previous episode that I'm not that fond of it, but I do like it, and this was really neat to see the first time playing through. You can see there are stained glass murals? Well, stained glass windows depicting the 7 sages from Ocarina of Time. Or I guess in this case it's the 6 sages, Zelda was the 7th. Spoiler, I guess. And you can see it also depicting sealing Ganon underneath the waves. Well, it's just a really neat Easter egg when you notice it. And it really, like, when you play Ocarina of Time, when this game first came out, it was just like, oh, hey, that's from that game we played, like, 5 years ago. And I'm glad that Dark Nut is waiting for us while the statue is closing. But yes, we could try to avoid the enemies and just leave, except there's a lightning barrier. Oh, that was close. Wow, I pressed Y to use my sword, I guess. What was that? He just, like, zipped across. What the heck is this? Okay, I don't have any healing items, so this would be really bad. But yes, we gotta defeat everyone. Think of this as a little, one more trial before we go back to Forsaken Fortress and face Ganon again. And there's some arrows around here, that's nice. We can see a bunch of Dark Nuts, and a bunch of Moblins. Yeah, you had to fight one of these guys in the tower, and now they even come with shields. They can block your attacks. Generally fighting these guys at the same time is not fun. But they can hit each other. That is actually really funny. Alright. So, you can see that even though we took his armor off, we still have to deal with his, well, his shield. Alright, come on. I want to take your helmet off so I can get the Night Crest. Please, attack. Come on, you know you want to. Oh god, I forgot how funny it can be to just watch the enemies hurt each other on accident sometimes. And yes, they can box if they lose their sword, which is absolutely hilarious. I love it. But they will go and try and get their sword. But hey, little did you know, I also have a shield too. Their attacks are really quick. And I think we still get the Night Crest anyways, even if we don't grapple it from them. But it's nice to just have that sort of guarantee to get it. So I prefer to go for it. And hey, it provides a bit more of a challenge. And I feel like I've reiterated several times throughout the series that I do like to give myself more of a challenge when I play through these games. Not always. I do like to just take it easy sometimes. I play Mario 3D Land a lot when I just want to take it easy, because that game is just really easy, really simple. And I guess I'll play Pokemon sometimes when I just want to take it easy, and Breath of the Wild. But enough about other games. We are here in, well, this room, like this whole, just like with the Dark Nut and the Tower of the Gods, this also just really stuck out to me as a kid. Especially with the somewhat somber music in the background, and just everything coming back to life. But you realize it was all just monsters here. It's really neat. And did we take him out? Yeah. Well, we could take a spear and use it against other people. I remember this took a while for me the first time because I didn't realize there are enemies in these upper halls. But basically, just go try and walk around. There are no enemies outside because you can't actually go outside. Go figure. But there will just be enemies along the edge and in the center over there. Haha! Oh, whoops. Aha! I play Fire Emblem. This guy doesn't have a shield. Alright. Ooh, okay, that hurt. That, I'm really scared. Oh my god, I love seeing them hit each other so much. It's so entertaining, it doesn't get old. The pillar blocked us, what? This is really awkward. I think Moblin left us alone. So we'll get you, take your belt, because we can, and wail on you. Thankfully I don't think they have a really mean right hook, like Moblins do when they get up from being on the ground. That has caught me off guard several times. So we can get more weapons here. You can use arrows to sort of attack from a distance. Or use the boomerang. The boomerang would actually be pretty helpful here if you want to stun an enemy and just sort of take your time with them. Especially if you're facing multiple, you can like sort of just stun the Moblins with the you can just basically like stun the Moblins with boomerang and then deal with the Dark Nut. The boomerang won't work on the Dark Nut unless they're actually, I'm a little curious. Come on. No. I wanted to see if I can get the, sort of get the armor off. Essentially, if you want to get the armor, you have to, or if you want to get the helmet, you'll need to hold forward when you get the prompt. You'll get the armor if you hold to the side, but flipping over him anyways gives you plenty of... Oh wow, that's like stuck in his chest, holy crap. That's actually kind of graphic. Here, take that. Yeah, wow, I didn't realize they actually like stick in the chest, holy crap. So, a good strategy for Dark Nuts is just, like, sort of hold forward so you can flip over them. I think if they slash, I hope they don't flash me. Never thought I'd say that. But, when you just want to, like, hold forward or backward when they strike, unless they're, like, doing a, vertical slash, then you'll probably get hit. But you'll jump over them, get the helmet, and then you will also have plenty of time to get the back. Hello. Come on, come over here, please. I very much appreciate it. I prefer not to fight in that area. It's kind of awkward. Let's find this nice big area. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna hold up my shield. Okay, that was pretty funny. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, and if you don't hold any direction on the control stick, you'll just default to the spin around. And steal your belt because we can, and then shoot you in the head because we can, and then jump attack. And then, what we're going to do... Oh. Aha! You can't handle me! I have a sword too, and it's the same size... Oh my god, okay, one hit and I am screwed. But if I need to get the parry attacks on them... Okay, we got this? Oh god, I'm like sweating right now, holy crap. Just to make things a little bit easier, I will get the boomerang out. And I don't have any potions, so... Alright, so I think that should do it. Oh, okay, this is actually kind of nerve-wracking. I am really nervous right now. My palms are sweaty. Well, then again, my palms get sweaty very easily, I've noticed. At least, like, compared to a lot of people. But, then again, like, I swear, everyone in my family sweats super easily. Like, when I go to my martial arts dojo to work out, both me and my sister will end up sweating before, like, anyone else does. And it's just weird. Though, some people thought we work extra hard in them because of that. Even though I have to explain... I saw that from behind! I saw that coming. I knew there was a moblin over there. That's why I pulled out my shield, but I wasn't facing the right direction. I'll save. Oh, that stings. Oh, hello. Wait, how many? Do we have to take... We have to take all these guys out again. I only have 3 hearts this time. That is evil. That is positively evil, and I love it. Okay, so this is essentially going to be a no-hit challenge. So, cue the music? Yeah, cue the music. you. I think you were the one who took my life last time. So, I'm gonna make this slow. Is what I would do, but I kind of want to get on. Plus, you're just doing your job, buddy, so I guess I don't hold it against you that much. But hey, I stole your necklace, and you have to live with that. Peace. So yes, you can see I'm barely alive right now. Whew. And you're probably wondering, well, what's out back? Well, let me show you. We can see that there's more to explore. And just really quick, just in case I'm going to save, you can probably guess why. We are now about to meet the bane of all speedrunners' existence, the barrier. Okay, thank God you don't take damage from it. But basically, yeah, there's a barrier going around the entire castle, top to bottom, really high, extends really far low. It took, like, almost a decade for people to figure out how to get, for speedrunners to figure out how to get past this barrier. And even then, they only figured it out with the Wii U release. They never really figured it out with the GameCube release. So I guess you could argue it was only like a few years then, because it hasn't been 10 years since the Wii U version was released. It's been a few years, but not 10. Definitely not 10. And you know, maybe we'll see how to get past that barrier the non-intended way. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. As you can see, I'm literally on death's doorstep. Literally, like, anything could do me in at the moment. But we can see time is moving out here like normal. You can cut the grass, they give you items, water's pouring again. Color is returned, not everything's in sepia tone, or if you're playing the GameCube version in black and white. And, well, King of the Red Lion, we were somewhat successful. We might have died in the process, but we got the sword. At long last, our preparations are complete. You must return to me so that we can return by the same path that brought us here. The time has come for you to save your sister from her prison in the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry, Link. Well, you heard him. We have the Blade of Evil's Bane. Now it's time to fake. Wow. No, poor choice of words. Now it's time to take the fight to Ganon. So, next time on Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, we're heading back to Forsaken Fortress with our blade in hand. And I know I said I wouldn't, but I'm going to go heal off screen. I'm not going to bring any fairies with me, but come on, half a heart. Ugh. So yes, I hope you forgive me for breaking the rule this one time. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.